Uh, guys, welcome back to the Rake. I just read this in the last episode, so we're gonna read this. For several months, my son Justin and I stayed in a hotel near my parents' house. After we decided to return home, we began looking. I began looking for answers myself. I eventually located a man next to town over who had a similar story. We got in contact and began talking about our experience. He knew the two other people in New York who had seen the creature we now refer to as the Rake. This creepypasta is good. It took the four of us about 2 solid years of hunting on the internet and writing letters, coming up with a small collection of what we believe to be the accounts of the Rake. None of them gave any details, history, or follow-up. One journal entry had an entry involving the creature in its first 3 pages. It never mentioned it again. The ship log explained nothing of the encounter, saying only that if it were to be told to leave by the Rake, that it was the last entry in the log. Alright, so guys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more paragraphs to read, and then we are done. And then there's these, which I'm not gonna do. There were, however, many instances where the creature visits one of a series of visits with the same person. Multiple people also mentioned being spoke to, my daughter included. This led us to wonder if the Rake had visited any of us before our last encounters. So, where it says a series of visits in the same person was kind of like the top where they kept getting the Rake visited. Alright, I set up a digital recorder near my bed and left it running all night. Every night for 2 weeks, I would tentatively scan through the sounds of me rolling in my bed. Each day, when I woke up, by the end of the second week, I was quite to the occasional sound of the sleep while blurring through the recording at 8 times the normal speed. This still looked almost an hour every day. Alright, guys, the Rake story is almost over. 3 more paragraphs. So what I will start a paragraph of the Rake. So here we go. On the first day of the third work, I thought I heard something different. What I found was a shrill voice. It was the Rake. I can't listen to it long enough to even begin to transcribe it. I haven't let anyone listen to it yet. All I know is that I've heard it before, and now I believe it spoke it when I was sitting in front of my husband. I don't remember hearing anything at the time, but for some reason the voice on record immediately brings me back to that moment. That's creepy. The thoughts must have gone through my daughter's head make me very upset. Yeah, that was kind of creepy. That paragraph up there, but what it was. But I have not seen the Rake since he ruined my life. But I know that he is in my room while I sleep. I know and fear that one night I'll wake up and see him staring at me. So let's do this.
Man. But it wasn't a man. I don't know what it was. It wore a mask, I think, because it knew if we saw its face. You could tell it wasn't a man. He could talk, but it wasn't right. It was like the way a dog makes a voice. It was high-pitched, squeaky, like when a scared dog barks. I can't remember it now. It was a long time ago. He knew the names of my mother and my father. He said that he knew what they dreamed, and that they knew he was called the Rake. The Rake told me that I would miss him, and I asked him why. It said that I would find out in a long, long time. I don't remember how the Rake left. I think about it now, but it's more like a dream. But I know it was real. I know that he was real. And I know that I will see him again.
Alright, that was kind of cool. I'll have to end it now. I'll put these two of them in a what was I? Playlist. But bye guys.